Community Link, presented by Managed Health Services.
Good morning and welcome to this week's Community Link. I'm Caroline Mays.
And I am Marco Dominguez, and today we have a very special guest with us over here. It is Manuela Higgins. Manuela, she's a citizen of Colombia, and the topic that we have today, Manuela, with us over here, is about elections that is happening in the 17th of June. And why, the importance of these elections right now to us here in the United States?
Well, Marco, thank you for having me here. Thank you, Caroline. The importance of the elections in Colombia are related to social crisis, to political crisis, and also to the viability of the Colombian state. These elections are important because Colombia is very polarized over the peace deal. And also the country has never elected a leftist president in the history, and now we have that option. Many Colombians just want to forgive and move on, and others are just frustrated. They are just insisting in harsher punishment for the FARC leaders. So it's not an easy situation. Let's see what these elections will bring to our country.
Who are the candidates that are running in Colombia?
Okay, so Gustavo Petro, he's a former mayor of Bogota. He has been the wild card of this campaign. He was a member of the left-wing arm and movement in Colombia that was named the M19. And he wants to dismantle Colombia's mining and oil sector, and he wants to replace it with renewables. So, as well as he wants to strengthen the agricultural sector. When it comes to peace, he said that he will respect the peace agreement. And if he were to win, I think that will create a lot of problems in the relationship with the United States, because I am pretty sure the reaction of the President Trump with Petro winning will be negative.
And who's the other candidate?
The other one is Duque. He has had a comparatively short career in the politics. He's just been in the Senate for 40 years. But his supporter is the former President Álvaro Uribe. So the biggest criticism of Duque is his lack of experience, first of all, and then accusations that he will be the puppet for Uribe. That's what critics say about him. Also, his proposal include to modify or even just dismantle the peace agreement, which is something that worry a lot of people. And also, he wants to merge the high courts. Okay. So he wants just to create one, and that's pretty concerning too.
Why those elections are important for us here in Indiana? Here in the middle of everything, why they are important?
I will particularly say that as Colombians, we care about what happened in our country. We have our families there, we have roots there, and I'm pretty sure Colombians also dream about going back someday to our home country.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So how many citizens from Colombia live here now that would be affected?
Well, I don't have an official data about that, but I could say between 600 and 700 families live in Indiana.
It's pretty big.
Very interesting topic. Thank you for enlightening us on the elections in Colombia.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back with Community Link next week. Bye-bye.